everyone, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a little different. I'm not actually at home. I am house sitting for someone, and this is the second time in about a month's time that I've house sat for somebody, and then I'm doing it again next weekend. I thought it'd be cool to show you what's in my travel makeup bag since I've been using it so frequently over the past month or so. And here's my bag. It's got these handles on it, and it zips up the side here. My friend got it for me from Victoria's Secret years ago, I think for Christmas. I like it a lot. I use it all the time. What I really like about it is that it unzips like that, and I always have makeup wipes there, but it unzips and then it has this hook here, and you can hang it on like a doorknob, or I usually will hang it on like a towel rack or something. I like this a lot. I don't know if Victoria's Secret still makes it. I'll look on their website and see, and if they do, then I'll link it, because this is one of the coolest things. I love this a lot. So I usually have makeup wipes sitting right here because I need them. If I don't have them in here, sometimes they're in my bag, but I like to keep them right here so I know where they are. And then this is not organized in any particular order, but I'm going to show you in the order that I would normally do my full face in. So in this little top zipper part, I just keep like cotton rounds, hair ties, bobby pins, stuff like that. So the space is kind of limited in this, so I can't take anything big and I can't take a whole lot of stuff. I guess really I could take an additional bag. It's not really a big deal, but if you're traveling like on a plane or something and you have to have a certain quantity of things, then it's always really important if you don't have very much space. So you're probably gonna see everything that you always see me have. I don't think I have anything in here that you don't normally see me have. So I do have my face lotion in here, my face moisturizer. It's E.L.F. Daily Hydration Moisturizer. This is my favorite that I think I've ever used. I mean, I haven't really used a whole lot, and I don't spend a whole lot of money on it. I think this is $8. I have tried the one that they have that's in the canister. I think it's $12, but I like this one a lot better. And it's perfect to travel with in this container, so you're not worried about it breaking. The next thing that I have is the second thing I have is my Believe Beauty eyeshadow primer. It's my favorite eyeshadow primer. And then the eyeshadows that I kind of have a few here. So the first thing is my E.L.F. Bitesized shadow. This one is in Rose Water. Now really, if I had this one, I have the Truffles one, which I thought I brought, but I guess I didn't bring it with me. If I had this one and the Truffles one, I really could go on this for a whole week, but since I like to switch it up, I have these other palettes with me. But these little ones would be perfect to travel with, especially because they have so many different colors. And they're so cheap, so like I broke this one. If you break them, it's not a big deal. But they work really, really well. So I thought I had the Truffles one because it has a black. And black is my favorite eyeshadow to have, so I always like to have that. So that's why I have this Colourpop one, because it has a black in it. It has a black down here. This is one of those ones you create yourself. Really, with these two and this one, I could be fine, but I still had room for more. So I brought the Spectrum one in case I want any of these colors. This is the Profusion Spectrum palette. And I also have the Profusion Wanderlust palette, which fits in this bag. If it didn't fit in this bag, I wouldn't have brought it. If I were going to be traveling on a plane, I wouldn't have brought this one because it's way too big and I know it would get broken, especially if I have to check my bag or something. Or, you know, if you put your bag in the overhead on a plane, someone might shove their bag into yours. So I wouldn't have brought this because it's too big and I would be afraid it would get broken. But I have all of these. This one and this one I could have been fine on, this Colourpop one. I love the shadows, and all of these is why I brought them, because they're my favorite eyeshadow palettes. And depending on how much space you have is how many palettes you bring, I guess. I think these E.L.F. bite-sized shadows are perfect to travel with. For my foundation, I have two different foundations, and I like bringing multiple foundations just in case you run out, one breaks, I don't know, in case anything happens. I just always bring two foundations. I don't really know why. So the first one I have, which is perfect for traveling with, is the E.L.F. Acne Foundation. This is such a good foundation. I have it on now. It's 1:00 p.m. and I put it on at midnight before I went to work. So it lasts a really long time, and I had a face mask on too. You can't even tell, I don't think. Or you can tell where I have my glasses on. But this is such a good foundation. I like it a lot, and this is a really good, because it's a squeezy bottle, so it's perfect to travel with. I also have the Kokie HD Skin Perfect Foundation. It is in a glass bottle, but you might worry about this breaking if you're on a plane or somebody was handling your bags. In this travel bag, I've never had anything break, thank God. These are the two foundations I have. These two are my favorite foundations. This Kokie one is my #1 favorite. So for eyeliners, I have this Araceli felt tip eyeliner pen. It's my favorite eyeliner, and it's starting to get a little dry, so sometimes I'll have a second eyeliner pen, which I did not bring with me. I also have this Essence Kajal pencil for my waterline. For my eyebrows, I have this Essence eyebrow pen. I like these a lot. This is my favorite eyebrow product because it's so quick to use. The concealer I brought is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage. So I've been using it sometimes to prime my eyelids. It works really good for that. Still working on making concealer look good. I brought it just in case I haven't worn it as a concealer yet. For blush and highlight, I have this Revolution Vintage Lace Blush. I really like this palette. So this one's a really good, this is a really good just a highlight shade. It's what I have on now. And then I love these two for blush. I just think this is so pretty. So I just brought this as a one unit kind of. I really like it. It's so, so pretty. For my face powder, I brought this E.L.F. Hollow Glow Setting Powder. And I forgot to say that for my face primer, like under my foundation, I brought the matte putty primer. Usually, for a long time I was using the poreless putty primer, which I still have. I've still been going through it. But I got this matte one recently, and I really like it. It helps me stay matte. I did have to powder my face a little bit before I started filming, because I did get a little oily through the day, but I've had this makeup on for 12 hours, so I would expect that a little bit. So, let's see. I brought an extra mirror. I always bring an extra mirror, because sometimes lighting's not right here, so you want to go to another room, make sure everything looks okay. Brought my Real Technique sponge. It's really dirty. For my brushes, I didn't bring that many brushes. I don't really use that many to begin with. So for my face, since I used my sponge for my foundation, I brought a blush brush and just this big powder brush for the powder on my face. And then for my eyes, I do have a concealer brush in case I want to put concealer on. And then this is just all the eye brushes I brought. Yeah, they're dirty. I haven't washed them in a while. Mostly I brought my MODA Pro brushes because they're my favorite brushes. I like them a lot. And then of course the Profusion brush. This one's for my highlight. And then for my mascara, I brought the Pure Fully Charged mascara, and I also have the Kokie Volume and Length mascara. These are my favorite mascaras that I have. So I guess this was a video on all my favorite products. For my setting spray, I have the E.L.F. Makeup Mist and Set Spray. If you hear the dog, she's drinking water. She's also been walking around, so if you hear her, that's why I'm here. I'm house setting because of the dog. And the makeup wipes I have are, it says the brand is Studio Selection for sensitive skin. These are actually Dollar General's brand. My favorite makeup wipes, it's the Kroger brand Night Calming ones. Those are my favorite ones to use, but I got these Dollar General ones. They're okay. I just really like the Kroger brand ones because they're not so oily on my face. Because sometimes I'll have to, if I have my foundation on for a long time and I want to take it off and just reapply, I can't use certain makeup wipes because it just leaves my face oily and then my next layer of foundation doesn't go on very well. And I guess that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thanks for coming back by. Let me know what you keep in your makeup bags. I think that's interesting to know. I know some people are traveling right now, and some people aren't. I just thought this would be kind of fun if you're going to go travel. Just think about what's in your makeup bag. It's usually everything that's your favorite. It's usually all your favorite items, as many of your favorite items as you can squeeze in. I'm kind of interested too, like what kind of makeup bags everybody has. I know Ali Glines has a whole line of makeup bags, which would be really cool to have. But I really like this one. I like how it has these handles on it. And of course I love the black glitter. It's my favorite thing. And I love this little flap here. I hope Victoria's Secret still carries something like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you're traveling, please be safe. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.